Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tickle Your Taste Buds. Today I have come up with a special recipe of chicken sukka roll and chicken sukka momos. This was one of the experimental recipes of mine which has come out really well, so you should definitely give this recipe a try. Let's get into the video. To make the chicken sukka masala paste, we need 1.5 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 9 to 10 garlic cloves, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half medium-sized onion chopped, a small piece of tamarind, 7 to 8 red chilies, salt to taste, and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Let's roast the red chilies first. Transfer the red chilies into a kadai and add just few drops of oil and roast well. Once it turns brown, shift it and keep it aside. Next, in the same kadai, add some more oil, around 2 tablespoons. Add the chopped onions. Fry it until it turns soft and mushy. Next, add coriander seeds. Mix it all together. Next, add cumin seeds. Give it a good mix. Next, I am adding garlic cloves. Mix it all together. When all the ingredients are roasted well, transfer it to the mixer jar. Meanwhile, I wanted to mention that I have taken around 250 grams of boneless chicken. Into the mixer jar, add around half teaspoon of turmeric powder, small piece of tamarind, add the roasted red chilies, add some water and blend it to fine paste. You can see the thickness of the paste that I have maintained. Transfer the paste into another bowl and keep it aside. Also, I have rinsed the jar and kept some water aside which we will need later. Next, into the mixer jar, add the boneless chicken. Close the lid and blend it just for around 10 seconds. See, this is the consistency that we need. Soft, almost like a paste. Next, heat up a kadai and add some oil. Once the oil is hot, add one small onion finely chopped. Let it fry for some time. Once the onions turn golden brown, add the minced boneless chicken. Give it a good mix. Add some salt to taste. Mix it all together. On top of this, add another small onion finely chopped. Next, add the ground masala paste. Then add water. Do not add too much water, add just enough for the chicken to cook. Mix well and close the lid and let it cook for some time. In between you can just mix it all together again. Keep it in low flame. While the chicken is cooking, take a cup of grated coconut, 8 to 9 garlic cloves and a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Add all 3 ingredients to a mixer jar and blend it without adding water. This is what we need. After around 10 to 20 minutes, just check if the chicken is cooked well. If it's cooked well, then add the ground coconut. If not, then cook it for some time and then add it. Mix it all together. Let the coconut evenly spread. Cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes and then turn off the gas. The stuffing for our momo is now ready. Next, to make the outer coating, I have taken around 2 cups of maida, some oil, some salt to taste and water. Add some salt to maida. Around 2 tablespoons of oil. Mix it all together very well. Keep adding water little by little and make a dough. Make sure you don't make the dough too hard or too soft. Add some oil if you feel that the dough is becoming sticky. You can also sprinkle some maida on top if you feel the need. Yes, our dough is ready now. Next, make small balls out of it. I am making all the balls at once and keeping it aside. Now let's roll the dough. Don't roll it too thin, then there are chances that the stuffing may come out while we are steaming it. Do not roll it too thick as well. Roll it to a moderate thickness so that you get the flavor of the chicken once the momos are cooked. I am using a katori to give a circular shape. You can cut it as per your convenience. Similarly, I am rolling the other small doughs and keeping it all aside. Yes, our outer layers are ready. Now let's start with stuffing. Fold it to the shape of a momo. You can use any method whichever is convenient to you. Make sure you stick a minimum layer of dough so that you do not get a thick outer coating on top. Let's follow the similar process for each of it. Next, place each of the momo on top of the steamer. You may grease the plate or grease the lower layer of momo. If there is some dough left, then let's prepare another dish. Stuff the chicken sukka into the rolled dough and make a roll out of it. I am following similar process for 2 more rolls. Grease it all with some oil. Next, heat up a pan and add some oil. Once the oil is hot, place the rolls on the pan and now let's fry it. Close the lid and let it fry for some time. Once one side is cooked well, flip it to another side and let it cook for some more time. Our rolls are ready, let us keep it aside. Now I am keeping the steamer on the gas stove and let's cook our momos. I am cooking the momos for around 30 minutes in low flame. Let's check our momos after 30 minutes. Our momos are now ready to serve. Our momos and our chicken rolls are now ready to eat. Do try this recipe and let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this recipe. Also, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.